Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of Transport Fever 2 on our so-called mega urban map, and the urban areas are starting to grow quite big. We're having issues keeping up with all the passenger and cargo demand, and really can't wait for kind of the more modern trains, buses, whatever to be unlocked. Generally they are more efficient with capacity, and particularly, here's the thing, the amount of silver ore we're shipping on this line, the line just cannot keep up with it. We've got the maximum number of trains that we probably can fit on the line at this point. You can see one's actually kind of waiting here. There's another one pulling in, one's only just left. And yeah, it's a struggle, and that's what we got set up last episode, this good setup. And between episodes I have been getting cargo delivered to more places. I've gone back to this construction materials plant and got a couple of truck routes to deliver them. It's all going well. To be honest, in terms of profitability, we are quite good. The other thing I've done between episodes is upgrade a lot of our trains. Now, it doesn't exactly look great having like 10 of these coupled up to each other, but it kind of works. It's the best we can do with capacity. This is not on all lines, but it's on quite a lot of lines now, but quite frankly, I've got a mod where I can choose like a capacity multiplier for all of the vehicles, like trains, buses, whatever. I mean, I have got it right now, and it is on like 2 times for most stuff, but I might have to step it up again, because it's going to be needed. And besides, the base game capacities for most trains and whatever are very low. Yeah, I mean, there's still some lines with steam trains, by the way. I haven't upgraded everything, but I'm also kind of waiting on, like I said, modern trains. So, currently on half times state speed. Let's flip it up to 1 times, and let's... What are we going to do this episode? I haven't actually worked that out. Maybe we could get more cargo routes set up. Yeah, great episode start. What are we not producing at all? So we're producing food here, bricks here, producing food, fuel here, producing goods here, bricks here. So I think we could say that probably tools and machines are quite lacking. So, machines factories got 2 variants of it. They both require steel. One requires silver bars and the other requires planks of wood. Okay, so there's ways to work that for us here. Facts wood there. There's also tools here we could make. That's one setup we could do. We could get these. Point at Moneyfoot at the moment, there is no way to cross this river. Maybe we could build a road or a train line or something across. Finally actually get a connected bus route or something here. Because here's the thing, the AI will build roads in places by default, but it will never cross water, and it will never cross train lines by itself. You always have to build those roads. So, let's finally connect up Moneyford to itself. We just slightly raise that. There we go. Yeah. This could be interesting. To see if there's loads of traffic now we connect it up, but hopefully, because we've got the train line in, it's not too bad. There is a bit of a hill here. Are we able to kind of connect these up? Yeah, there we go. That makes it a little bit easier, right? So, got so much stuff waiting here as well. Yeah, I might need to increase the capacity of everything. We'll just hope we get the bigger cargo carriages soon, and the trains which can go, the cargo carriages which can go on trains which go faster. I mean, to be fair, there are now 3 of them on their way up. 3 of these trains, so it's not exactly that much of an issue. Right, so if we're going to get these, they're going to come down, they're going to go on this bridge, and then they're going to go to here. And then there's one here as well. I just realised there's one here as well. And there's also a forest there, which can go to feeding that on. So actually, yeah, why not? Let's get loads of planks being created. So we're going to use... We're just going to do this with trucks, and here's the thing. Our train line's already congested enough. I feel like trucks, we're going to actually be able to move more stuff. Particularly as these level up. Because we have got the more industry levels mod as well, particularly as these level up. Yeah, I mean, I know traffic's not necessarily going to be perfect, but I feel like it's actually going to be easier to move more stuff here than with trains, right? So same thing here, we're going to do a 4 platform here, and 2 platforms here. We might want to connect up that road just because unnecessarily running through a big town, which is also a massive detour, probably not the smartest idea. Right, let's get some more modern roads. Let's not do a bridge, mainly because it just looks a bit weird and means there's more effort in actually deciding which type of bridge to use. And modern vehicles will be absolutely fine on steep slopes. Right, there we go, let's upgrade it through here and then there, and then just do it small sections. There we go, let's just do that, there we go. So let's get a vehicle depot somewhere. Actually, there's already one in Cashville, that'll do for both. So this one, we're going to do can I do both on the same route? So the 2 where they pick up, get as much as you want, and I'm going to make them wait for a full load, but only for 30 seconds. That's just going to space them out a bit if it does nothing else. In Cashville West, we're going to use 3 and 4 for unloading. Both of them as appropriate. Right, so that's going to be... it's going to be Cashville West. Even says Cashville West there. Planks. Or no, timber actually. Or is it logs? And then this one's going to be Cashville East. And this one's also going to go to one to here, then to the other and back, but it's a bit different because it's kind of reversing on itself. Right, so do the same thing with platforms here, and then 1 and 2 will be left open to ship this out, which will probably go one of them to tools and one of them to machines. So there we go, same thing, get a full load but only wait for 30 seconds, just spaces them out a bit. Makes them a little less likely to run empty. There we go. This is going to be Cashville East logs. There we go. Right, so I feel like this one will need fewer trucks because it's less distance, and also I've given them nice fast roads. So what trucks have we got? Got these, do 20. These are honestly actually a bit better, but maybe these. Yeah, let's do these, right. Let's start off with 20 for west and maybe 30 for east. That might be overkill at the start, but trust me, it will not be overkill for very long. Right, so let's send those set up. So I just realised there's another logs place over here. I've got loads of them. Right, so we want to produce machines here, probably. Not here, because I mean we've got silver bars right here, but we're using all of them for goods. So let's not overload that setup any further. Right, it's got tools there, machines there. So this we're going to need a road to cross the railway line somehow. If we just got this straight. Got it to use the N key to sync it to get under the railway line, and then did a route running like this. There we go, that'll do. To get planks over to there, so that's going to be tools. We'll get a 4 platform here as well, and it's possible will also involve trains. So that's going to be, yeah, I feel like that's still in Cashville's area of influence. It's going to be 1 and 2, and it's going to run up to here. Once again, we're going to get a full load, and I'm going to make them wait for up to a minute. Main reason being there's not another place that could be stacking up goods waiting for the trucks to come to pick up. Right, and then drop off here is going to be 3 and 4. So I'm going to call this Cashville West planks, and then we're going to chuck, so again, maybe 10 vehicles now. That will definitely need more than that, but just to start off with, then here we have some machines place. I mean, arguably we could drop off here on the way back, but only on the way back to one of them, because this is 2 to 1. It is a bit of a detour, so we may as well only do it for one of them. So if we just did this, and then did a road like this. Oh, they actually run along there now. Okay. We could get it to stop off both runs. They'll never be full going up to there, though, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So Cashville East logs. So each time after here, we're going to get it to drop off on, yeah, let's do it 1 and 2 here. There we go. Drop off there, and then it'll come back, but yeah, that just means that's already dropping off there. So that's going to start producing tools. That's not going to start producing machines because we need steel. Now, we've actually got handily got one just right here for steel, and one here, and one here. It's more about finding the stuff to produce it. So we've got coal and ore there. There's also another ore there. It's generally good to have 2 of each, I find, or else you're going to max out your production. Okay, coal, ore, or coal, yeah. It's a bit far-reaching, but it'll be fine. So, which steel plant are we going to use? We could get, yeah. See, I quite like the idea of using this steel plant here. So let's get 4 platforms, 30 meters. I don't know why. This one was only 20. Okay, whatever. Oh, newer train carriages for cargo. Yes, that is absolutely what we need. We've got quite a lot of money now. Okay, so let's just go for 1 and 1. Right, where are we going to use? We're going to use coal here, or here. That's not connected to a road. We can sort that out. There we go. With where that's going, where could we run a road? If we just ran a road down there, and then to there, that could be helpful. There we go, and then there's a coal there or there, and then, or let's use this one. I'll have to run straight across Cashbury Valley, but traffic is generally not too bad. Yeah, I mean, once you get good public transport, traffic is generally okay. So, coal there. Right, so let's go from there to there. This might seem a bit weird. I'm going to bundle them all in to one line. Now, this is probably not the best idea for some reasons, but actually for some reasons it quite possibly will work out. And the thing is, they should be pretty much balanced from all of them. So one line, it means it's actually just a bit of a lazy thing for me of not having to micromanage the number of vehicles on every one. So, This time I'm going to go into 1, this time I'm going to go into 2, that's going to go 3, that's time I'm going to go into 4, right. And then use all platforms still. Right. And then producing steel over here. They're not ever going to be driving out right. Ooh, they are actually driving out right by the here. I mean, quite frankly, if we just got something like this, got a road like there, it would actually connect, right? Whenever you're driving out, 5 and 7, you know what, I'm going to switch that up. I'm going to take out number 3. There we go. Put some value exchange 3, 4, and then go back to here, 5, 6. There we go. Yeah, and 2 is actually the one it hasn't used yet. There we go, that's fine. And that just means that when it's going out to number 3, it's going to stop off there. And when it's going out to number 7, it's going to drop off there. Is that the right order? No. Yeah. 2, 5, yeah, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's all a bit weird, isn't it? That's going to be just for dropping off there, and then we need a truck that does everything, which we honestly aren't too hard to do, and that's going to be called Moneyford Steel, because we're going straight to steel. Right, so road depot, and we're going to need so many vehicles for this. All cargo. Let's get those because they're slightly higher capacity and slightly more powerful. Yeah, let's start off with 100, and I don't even think that'll be enough. Each one, where they're picking up, we're going to get them to wait 30 seconds for a full load. Once again, that just spaces them out a bit. So, number 4. And then number 6. And then number 9. There we go. There we go, that'll do. Right, and then we'll start producing tools there and machines, and we can send them off to places. Right, so we are definitely producing tools. We aren't sending them anywhere at the moment. Machines is going to be a lot slower, and that's because of the way I did this all in one line. Now, the one downside of this is they all went to the same place at first. I've got them waiting a bit, which means it's just causing a massive traffic jam, but that means they will kind of like not get totally, they will get spaced out a bit, but it's going to be a long wait, and the game is running so slow now because there are so many people, so many vehicles, whatever. Quite frankly, I'm on normal play speed now. Fast forward mode makes no difference. Like, watch the speed these cars are going. Fast forward mode, normal mode, there is no difference. Yeah. So that's going to take a while. I did also, we got planes, build a big tunnel here to help the trucks which go to these two, just to bypass the big urban area here. And I've got a bus line here, but the buses are taking a while to get out onto the line. We might need even more. It's both directions of the loop, just around Moneyford. And I've done some train upgrades. Trains on this line are now bigger, more powerful, faster, whatever. We've also upgraded the trains on these 2 passenger lines here. There we go. So the new locomotives and carriages, not the multiple units, and over, where is it, here. I've upgraded all the trains on this setup here. And part of the thing is, I don't think we need as many trains now, which is good, because all our trains are it's kind of starting to get stuck in jams and whatever, so if we don't need as many trains, that's kind of good news. That's getting its full delivery now. Just waiting here. Okay, maybe we do. No, that's picking everything up. Maybe we just need a little bit more storage, because obviously that was almost full, but it had like only 1 train load, so cargo buildings. What's going to be most kind of space efficient? Let's just get a load of these, because these are twice as wide but don't have twice as much capacity. There we go. Do that. There we go. Then we won't have an issue, because there's another one coming in right behind. And then a plastic train as well. Yeah, I mean, they are still quite congested, these lines, but a little bit better. Right, anyway, let's start delivering tools to places. So, first really obvious place to deliver them to, Cashville. So, tools. Yeah, it's a bit all over the place, but really, I don't know, maybe we want 2 drop-off stops. One kind of centred here, one centred here, one centred here. That's kind of the same for machines as well. We've just got another one there, maybe. And quite frankly, we're going to be shipping machines into here anyway, so... Yeah, actually what we can do is from here, number 1, 2, the 2 we're not using. We're just going to... That's a bit weird. But we're just going to make a route that goes to all 4 cargo stops. Actually does a nice loop, but I mean, because most of the distance is done getting here, I think it makes sense. It's not the most efficient, but it's not too inefficient either. So that's Cashville tools, and we'll get some trucks on that, maybe 10. Let's get these. Cashville tools, there we go. Then where else? None of Money Market needs them. None of here, none of here, not here. This area, okay, that's going to be a big one. Should we stick them on a train? Given we have got a cargo hub here, delivering to most corners of this area. Let's just check for cargo demand. Let's get another cargo stop here. That should probably do there, and then another cargo stop here maybe, and another one here. And maybe another one here. There's one there, maybe one there. And yeah, you can see how this is going, but... Is there one kind of right in the centre? Yeah, there is that one in the centre. Right, yeah, so... Maybe a few more cargo routes from here first. There we go, so 1, 2, there. So... Dollar Town Cargo 4. Where else did we say? This one here. What was that already? That's already a line, I think. Yeah. So that's not already a line. Dollar Town Cargo 5. And these are all going to take all types of cargo. By all types of cargo, fuel and tools. Those are the only 2. So, Dollar Town Cargo 6. The main reason why we can do this is we've got a massive cargo platforms, station, whatever here. So, another one on number 1. Where's number 7? That's number 7. Dollar Town Cargo 7. Is there a number 8? There we go. Yeah, that one up there. So from number 4 again, I think that's the one that's got the fewest. Right. Dollar Town Cargo 8. Right, so that's 5 lines to get new vehicles for. So if we just get... First things first, let's check 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so they all have all cargo vehicles. We're going to upgrade them from this to this. We are increasing capacity quite a lot with not much reason to do that right now, but once we start delivering tools that could change, right. And then, Okay, so we've got 5 new routes. Let's get 15. Just really basic. 1, 2, 3 on number 4. 1, 2, 3 on number 5. 2, 3 on number 6. 1, 2, 3 on number 7. And then the final 3 on number 8. Won't necessarily be a totally even demand, but that's a good way to start it. Right, now, trains. If we just scroll through all of our tracks, if we swing off the main line here, that should work nicely. Just get our signals set up here. So there, and then yeah, let's just get rid of these. Let's get a signal there instead of there, then an extra signal there before that one. Actually, let's make the extra signal go there. Kind of messing around with that train, so I do that. Right, that'll do. And then if we get a cargo train station, if we connect it to there, it does connect to the whole thing. Right, 2 platforms should be enough, and if it's not, then we'll just add more. 240 is our kind of standard length, and that goes into a tunnel, which is fine as long as we make sure it is a not invisible tunnel, also known as a wonderful visible tunnel. So there we go, crossover signal. Let's have a couple of signals here, right? And then for now, the only route we're going to run to here is going to Dollar Town. So I could go to number 2. I think these platforms are only 200 meters, if I am correct. Tracks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 200 meters. Right, that's our limit for train length then. Did I? Wonderful. No, I didn't name this wonderful route. So Dollar Town Tools is going to be the name of this wonderful route. Right, train depot, we don't have one very near, so let's get a train depot near here somewhere. Where have we got space here? Let's go here. Right, signal coming out of here, and we will do a crossover here because technically you can send trains back to the depot, although I very rarely do that. Right, cargo, boxcar, the new ones. 200, let's do. Is that ambitious? Yeah, it probably is ambitious. We don't need the second locomotive either. Let's go for 120. I feel like it's probably better. Let's get another one if that's not enough, just so we got regular delivery. I don't want that many trains, but that'll do. And as for the machines, they're going to take ages to get produced, so I think my plan for those, wow, the queue of trucks here is just silly. But that's in order to like get the whole line with spaced out vehicles. So okay, so actually the first one is that the first one dropping off there? Yeah. So hopefully they'll then go back to pick up, or anyway, I'll set up machine stuff between episodes. There'll be one to Moneyford, obviously, a couple in the Cashbury area. There's Moneyopolis. The Moneyopolis hasn't got anything, despite the fact we're producing both of those. We could do something about that. Yeah, anyway, I'll continue the regular stuff between episodes, making sure machines are getting delivered once they're produced. Amending vehicle capacities, maybe I'll use that mod to increase the capacity of all the vehicles on this map again, just because we probably need it to reduce train line congestion, road congestion, etc. And there's not that much I can do about the simulation speed right now, and it's only 1952, and I'm sure these towns have still got a long way to grow before we end this series, so yeah, some of them over 2,000, and remember, there are several of them here. We've got mega urban areas, and at some point we're going to come back and deal with these passenger lines, because they are busy. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.